Hi, this is Hilary Lindsay, Active Yoga at your home or office. This is meditation part 2. I feel like I've left a few things for another time, and I'd like to share them with you now. I'm sitting on the floor this time, and I have nothing behind me to lean on. I'm doing a different setup this time. This is for people who can sit more easily on the floor, but still get tired. I have a heavy blanket here, and I folded it so that I've got a nice thick edge for my sit bones. I'm going to sit cross-legged on it. I want the blanket under my pelvis and not under my legs. I want my legs to begin to fall. I've taken a strap too. I've already made a loop that's going to fit my body. I'm going to have my right leg in front, and I want the excess strap going to the right. This might sound a little complicated for some of you, but bear with me. I'm putting this loop over me, and I want it to rest at my mid-pelvis. I'm going to place it around my right ankle. I don't want the buckle on the ankle because that will hurt, so I shift it. Once I've put my foot down, I'm going to pull my foot, my right foot, under my left leg. Now I can cinch the strap up. I want to feel like I can lean back into the strap. It's around the middle of my pelvis. I've also chosen a nice broad strap. I have another blanket here, and I'm going to place it under my knees and over my feet, and then rest on it. I may need to cinch up on the strap again. Now I have a sense of support for my lower back. I notice as I first sit that my posture is a little bit compressed. The hands in my lap narrow me a little bit. So I'm going to sit up tall, place the fingers on the blanket, broaden the chest, lift up through the inner armpits, and then I'm going to replace my hands, and I'm going to settle. I'm going to close my eyes top to bottom, and on this video I will close my eyes with you. Please join me. And I'm going to feel. I've placed one hand on top of the other, and it feels really good to me. Find a hand position that feels nice for you. There are no rules about that. Can you feel support for your lower back so you don't have to tense anywhere along the back line of the body or the front line of the body? You don't have to hold on with your legs. Check in. I didn't give you a sandbag this time. Can you feel the weight dropping into the blanket? Imagine a longitude to the breath so that with each inhalation, the spine is lengthening upward from the navel, downward from the navel, and with each exhalation, you're coming back towards yourself. And as you find or feel that length to your spine, can you begin to increase the space between the breath out and the next breath in? Imagine the latitude of your body. Imagine the ribs opening laterally to the sides with each inhalation, the way a fish's gills open. And on the exhalation, come back into yourself. Press the ribs open with your inhalation. And let go as you exhale. Can you increase the space between the breath out and the breath in? Imagine the depth of the body. There's a front surface, including your face, and a back surface, including your skull. Can you imagine that on the inhalation, the front and back surface move away from each other, and on the exhalation, you come back into yourself? Can you begin to increase the pause before the next inhale? Let the shoulders settle. Let the belly be soft. And if you find that you aren't able to relax the lower body, with your next inhalation, imagine pressing the air down into the bones of the pelvis until the pelvis feels broad and wide. And on your exhalation, come back into yourself. Try to stay here for 5 minutes. You can increase it a little bit every time. And observe that in the space between the breaths, there is no thought. Rather than trying to manage the thoughts, manage the breath and stay with the breath and stay calm. This is Hilary Lindsay, Active Yoga. And if you'd like to tell me how you're doing, contact me at activeyoga.com. Thanks for coming.